that my social media feed has been full of families dropping off kids at college. I see a few that just got back from different places. Pictures of dorm rooms, of college swag, tearful goodbyes, posts of pride and trepidation and excitement. This is a tremendous moment for everyone, parent and child. I remember my first weeks at college. It was August in Washington, D.C., just like we are right now. And I recall feeling a bit claustrophobic. I didn't understand why, because that's not something I normally experience. I was even walking across the campus when I first realized this. And unlike in San Francisco, where I grew up, the sky was hazy and humid. I had not seen a clear blue sky in a few days. And I realized going to college was going to be so different on many, many levels. Like all good Jewish responses to a moment like bringing your child to college, what is the right prayer to say? Do any of you think about that? What do we want the prayer to capture in this moment? So let me ask you for a moment. What, in a moment like that, do you want the prayer to say, to be included in the prayer? What do you think?
To be safe.
To be safe, okay. And Fran, to be safe from? To be safe. Great. Yeah, Samantha.
To be safe from the outside world and to be safe from their own decisions.
Excellent. To be safe from the outside world and to be safe from their own decisions. Other thoughts? Yeah. Don't worry, be calm. That is both for them and for the parent, I think. Yeah, exactly. And another idea. Yeah.
Sort of capturing a mixture of emotions, so honoring the fact that you're saying goodbye to a lot that you're going to miss, but also embarking on something that's very exciting, that both things are true.
You're simultaneously excited that something is happening and sad that something is also happening, and there's a duality, John is saying. Well, I'll tell you what, these are great responses, and I decided that I would take this question to ChatGPT. So I asked ChatGPT, please write a Jewish prayer for parents bringing a child to college. And here was the response, just like that. Blessed are you, Lord our God, King of the universe, who has kept us alive, sustained us, and brought us to this moment. May it be, it's a familiar one, right? But it goes on. May it be your will, Lord our God and God of our ancestors, to watch over and protect our child as they go to study in college. Grant them strength and courage to face the new challenges, to discover their true potential, and to nurture it with confidence. Please entrust them with good care. Surround them with freshness and joy, and place before them good and strong companions. Cover them with your protective presence, and pour upon them grace and kindness, that they may succeed in all their ways. Grant us the strength to act as guides, to support them with love and encouragement in every step, and to bring upon them the blessings of success and growth. Hear our prayer, Lord our God, and fulfill our supplications in your holy place. Amen. Rabbi Magdal? At least Rabbi Magdal's a lawyer and has something to fall back on, right? Me, it's all I got. ChatGPT is just taking us over, right? It's a good prayer, right? But why? Well, first, I think that because it opens with the Shehechianu, right? And thanking God who brought us to this moment. And it is a significant moment in the life of a family. Parenting is a lot of work. And so is growing up. For the child, it's a lot of work as well. 18 years of effort, of high moments and low moments, high and low moments for the child and for the parent. Also, another section, watch over and protect our child, right? From what? From physical dangers, from hatred, from being marginalized. Will they know how to navigate all of this? We will ask ourselves. Or another section of that prayer, grant them strength and courage to face the new challenges, because they will encounter new ideas and new cultures, new dynamics which will challenge them. They will discover new parts of themselves and encounter friction with others who are also simultaneously discovering themselves. They will make best friends, and the very next semester never talk to those people again. But they will also make deep friendships which will last for decades. They will face challenges and social angst of privilege and opportunity and access and responsibility, and they will find their place within that. This being the 60th anniversary of the MLK March on Washington and his famous "I Have a Dream" speech. They will struggle with what he laid out for us when he said, when the architects of our republic wrote the magnificent words of the Constitution and Declaration of Independence, they were signing a promissory note to which every American was to fall heir. This note was a promise that all men, yes, black men as well as white men, would be guaranteed the unalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But on campus, they will wrestle with how that guarantee has been kept and how we have failed at it. And finally, in the first GPT prayer, grant us the strength to act as guides. I think the voice is directed to the parents, not to be helicopter parents, to give us the strength to give our students space and to differentiate between. So ChatGPT knew a few things, so I had to take it to the next level. So next I asked GPT, or if that's what you call it when you're friends with it, please write a Jewish prayer for parents bringing a child to college in the style of a haiku. Guiding stars of life, to college path they now tread, God's embrace their guide. Nice, short, sweet, like a sermon should be. But why are the emotions so present? Because it's not easy. I believe that with every act of growth, there is also an actual loss that is experienced. You know, when they first learn to walk, they don't need you to carry them. So there's a loss in that, simultaneous to the excitement of moving to the next stage. When they could feed themselves, they don't need you to give them a bottle in the same way. When they learn to drive, listening to them talk to their friends in the back seat stops. Every step forward means the end, the loss of a previous experience. And that is part of the sadness of this moment. It is real and lives alongside the joy of seeing them start this new phase. So to capture the sad aspect of this moment, kind of the dark place, I asked ChatGPT, please write a Jewish prayer for parents bringing a child to college in the style of Edgar Allan Poe. And it gave me many, many stanzas, but I'll just give you the first couple and you'll get the sense. In dim-lit chambers, dread and gloom, a parent's heart, a twilight's tomb, beside their kin, a child's embrace, now parts as fate's cold hand they face. O elders of time with eyes so keen, grant solace to this woeful scene as parents' grasp begins to slip from childhood's hold, a bitter trip. In ivy halls where knowledge lies, the child departs, a soul that flies. Through shadowed realms of books unknown, a path where trials shall be sown. With quills of knowledge, parchment fair, the child shall strive their destiny's lair. Yet parents' hands now clenched in plight shall tremble in the blackest night. So, and it goes on for many more verses. And of course, it makes a reference to the raven as well. And so I'm sure you can all relate to parts of this Chat GPT Poe brooding tone. But one last thing. Thursday, I had breakfast with a friend. This past Thursday, I had breakfast with a friend, and she was in town to drop off her son at American University, my alma mater. And he's an only child. He is living in the same dorm I did freshman year. And we talked about many things, but the meta question that she has was, how am I going to do this next part of parenting? I've never done it before. And she's right. Each chapter of parenting is something new. The reality is we learn to parent just by doing it. And in the process, we become better people. Parenting has made me a better person. Sometimes it's been forced upon me to become better, and other times the lessons have been learned with a bit more grace, I'll say. And now the relationship evolves to the next chapter, and with love and pride and hope and low-level anxiety, it is giving them space in new ways, and then exerting, and for them to exert their agency in mostly productive ways. So my last Chat GPT prayer for those who have been dropping off their child at college is this. Chat GPT, please write a Jewish prayer for parents bringing a child to college in the style of a short, funny limerick. It wasn't so funny, but it was lighthearted, I would say, is what it turned out to be. So here it is. Oh, college-bound child, full of knowledge and glee, off to explore just like a busy bee. With textbooks and laptops, your journey shall start, leaving us with an empty nest, a parent's true art. May your professors be kind and exams not too tough as you navigate campus, strutting confident and rough. Though you'll be far in classes and fun, remember, dear child, you're our beloved one. May you find good roommates who clean up their mess and cafeterias with food that won't cause distress. Late night study sessions and friendships so true, we hope you find wisdom and joy in all that you do. So off you go now to a world of unknown with textbooks and syllabi and a phone of your own. Our love travels with you wherever you roam. O college-bound child, may you thrive and find home. Shabbat Shalom, and good luck when they come back for Thanksgiving.